Welcome back. In your consumer news, Papa John's is closing hundreds of locations. The pizza chain shutting down about 300 underperforming North American stores by the end of next year. 200 of those will close this year. The company is also cutting 7% of its corporate workforce. Papa John's operated about 3,500 locations at the end of last year. And Burger King giving the Whopper its first makeover in a decade. The new Whopper comes on a premium bun with creamier mayo and in a clamshell box to stop it from falling apart. The changes roll out this week. Burger King says the price won't go up. And AI is creating a memory chip shortage. Your next phone could pay the price. Surging AI demand is eating up memory chips, leaving little left for phones, laptops, or gaming consoles. Analysts expect smartphone prices will jump 14% this year. Some smaller manufacturers could even go out of business. Smartphone sales are also projected to hit a 10-year low in 2026. They're too expensive, aren't they? And a major tech company is replacing 40% of its workforce with AI. Block, the company behind Square, Cash App, and Afterpay, is cutting more than 4,000 jobs. Co-founder Jack Dorsey says AI will handle the work instead. The cuts are part of a broader trend. Amazon, Meta, Microsoft, and Verizon have all made major cuts over the past year as AI reshapes the tech industry. And across Minnesota, some small businesses say they aren't seeing any financial relief despite the federal drawdown on ICE agents. The Trump administration cited fraud as the main reason for the immigration enforcement surge. But as Uba Ali reports, owners in Minneapolis now fearing for their finances.
Inside this kitchen, the food is sizzling. But out here, seats are empty.
It take a while because a lot of people still are scared.
Abdi Wahab Mohammed says fear is bleeding into finances. Despite the drawdown, he says the damage has been done. Just a few blocks away, Pasteleria Gama tells a similar story.
It doesn't feel the same, and I think it's going to take a while to go back to normal.
At its height, thousands of agents were in the state. Now that number has dropped significantly. According to the St. Paul Field Office Director, about 107 agents will remain as of Thursday. About 300 agents with Homeland Security investigations will be here by March. All Customs and Border Protection agents were meant to leave 2 days ago. But Candy Gama says the drawdown doesn't mean customers come back right away.
February drop off like to the floor for us. It's way worse than it used to be.
Like it started as a coalition.
In rooms like these, community meetings continue.
The governor and some other people really want to shift the conversation and make it seem like, oh, we're moving on. But the fact of the matter is that that's not what it feels like living in Minneapolis. That's not what it feels like living in Minnesota.
Organizers aren't celebrating. They're asking people to not retreat.
We still have more agents in Minnesota than we had before.
And while it may be winding down on paper, ICE's impact is outlasting the operation.
And I'm getting scared now that if we don't get business, how am I going to be able to survive?
And according to court records, about 400 federal agents are still operating in Minnesota. That's a huge drop from the 4,000 that were on the ground in January. That's a look at our consumer news.